Hello, hello. Greetings, everybody. Queen Common Sense back in the building, coming to you live, representing Chi-Town Boogie. And I will be doing an open tarot session on today with the Egyptian Tarot. I'm going to be using the major arcana for those of you who are fluent in tarot. That is the most powerful portion of a tarot deck. Um, I'll be accepting questions. I also am accepting love offerings for my 1 hour open tarot session. How we'll be doing this is you present your question in the chat, and I will allow 2 questions per chatter. And once we get through each person's first come, first serve. And once we get through each chatter or each guest, we'll circle back around the list and we can do any additional follow-up questions or elaborate on the answers that the tarot provides through me. At this point, we have a support button. I know you guys are familiar with that. That would be found on the channel page of Queen Common Sense. I also have a PayPal donate feature on the About section for donations for tarot readings. You can donate whatever is on your heart, is greatly appreciated. And so far, I'd like to thank my donor for today. It's a beautiful gift and surprise. And I really appreciate the love. This is something new that I'm trying. And I will be here we'll start with 1 hour. I apologize for my tardiness. I had some personal business to attend to. And I'm doing this one as a test drive to see how it goes. And I'll probably be doing one of these streams on the hour today for the duration of the day. I'm going to do my due diligence to do a marathon open tarot session over the weekend. And I'm strongly urging love donations, and it's for a very good cause. It also helps me continue studying my spirituality and shamanism. So right now I'm just shuffling the tarot. I'm using the Egyptian Tarot Major Arcana, as I said. And I'll be doing a 3-card spread for each question with a shuffle in between. Again, just to recap, you're allowed 2 questions. And I'll be happy to elaborate on the answers through the tarot once we cover each guest or each inquiry. We can circle back around for any additional questions throughout the hour. I do want to inform that any and all negativity will be blocked and banned. This is an atmosphere of spirit and peace, introspection, reflection, enlightenment, healing, and positivity for this stream. I ask that all guests, visitors, viewers, chatters, please be considerate of each other and be considerate of the hostess, yours truly. We only want serious inquiries, something serious, spiritual inquiries, insight on the things that you truly, truly would like to be enlightened to address for your spiritual journey. I think you can hear me shuffling over here, just activating the energy of the cards. And again, please excuse my tardiness. I have a lot going on my plate. Just a quick update while we waiting for more guests to arrive if they so choose. I have been studying hard, and I'm approaching the final stages of obtaining my doctoral degree in psychology. And I am motivated and very, very enthused by that. Proud of the hard work that I have put in thus far. I have one son who is starting a new venture for his video gaming dreams and goals. And that is an awesome question, Roxy. I've been doing the tarot for a long time, about 15 years. I've been studying the tarot. I did it undercover for a long time because, as you know, anything of the occult was demonized for a long time, still is. About 15 years. I came public with it about 4 or 5 years ago. And this is really my passion. This is my true passion, my true calling. However, we gotta make real money. So I have to go along the grid to support my family and use that to invest it in my true calling. So I'm trying to up my game and, reinstall my big girl undies so that I can, take that paper, use it as a tool to help my people and do what I actually am impassioned to do. Thank you so much, Roxy, for that blessing. I really need it, especially now. I'm caught between a rock and a hard place, so I'm trying to be creative here and give back as well as receive the blessings. And I really appreciate that. Welcome, Miss Nameless, Miss Blah Nameless. Welcome. I appreciate y'all coming on back over. Like I said, I'm going to be trying, the description is there, on the channel page right next to the chat. So if you guys want to share this link throughout while we sit here and unwind and prepare, we getting our minds connected to the spirit realm. It took me a while to really clear my energy today because I had some other things going on. But we're going to start with 2 questions per person, per visitor, and I'm going to do a 3-card spread for each question with a shuffle in between. And you can post your questions in chat for right now. We'll do it that way. And if things go well, we'll eventually be able to, I'll open it up, for people to come in the actual hangout call with me. I do also do personal readings, one-on-one privately. My link is also to my site is also in the description box. And I ask that you please show some love on that support button. And I have a donate button on my site as well, Yola site. It's not all fancy dancy, but it's love there and a little bit of hard work. So if you feel motivated to show some love and give a donation, whatever's on your heart, I will greatly, greatly receive it and put it to very good use, the appropriate use. I also have a PayPal button on my channel about section, Qween Common Sense. You can do PayPal as well. if that's easier, more convenient. Some people like that, some people do not. However, any and all love that's shown, just your presence is good too. That's a donation of your time. So um, we can get started with those that are here now. And if you are watching, I welcome you in this room for your 2 spiritual questions with the tarot. I'm just a vessel. I connect with these cards. I connect with many different tools for translation of the messages that are asked of the spirits. This is something that's very serious, near and dear to my heart. I'm on a journey to shamanism in the Blackfoot Nation, and this is my true calling. So I'm just kind of reviewing, giving a little bit of cliff notes of what I'm doing and where I'm taking this channel. And I have another one called EmpathAngie that I will be building on more so that we can keep the 2 venues separate. We come here for the rough and rugged tough love. Then we go over to the Empath channel for the healing. So that channel is still brand spanking new. It's a new baby. And I'm, building on to it slowly but surely. Resources. It's hard out here for everybody, and it takes an investment of that almighty fiat currency to be able to do it good, do it right, and give you a good product and good service. So we're starting off grassroots right now. And like I said, any and all love tokens, donations, well wishes are welcome. I'm just trying to take this in a better direction for my people, as well as myself and my family, so that I could do what I love to do, which is help people to heal and help people to see clearer inside their spirit. We do family, we do love, we do any type of questions that you want to post. I will channel the tarot, use this as a tool to help you, give you more insight. My private readings are one-on-one, confidential. I have many different options to choose from. I know times are hard, and it's hard to invest in yourself these days with the obligations that we have with family. We have to survive. We have to feed ourselves. We have to feed our family, clothe our family, and those ends sometimes don't meet in the middle. And to be able to invest in a spiritual reading, that takes more ends. So I do understand. That's why I'm going right now off of love offering, love token, donations of any amount that's on your heart, And this provides me with a venue to study, use more different tools, and enlighten myself on an expert level so that I can come back with a good, finished product to offer for those seeking the tarot or any other venue of spiritual enlightenment. So that's pretty much it. And if you do have a question for the tarot, I am more than ready. We can freestyle it. We can chat a little bit. If you have questions, just post it up. I ask that the chatters be considerate to one another. Be discreet. If you see something in the chat, don't share it because it's very personal. It's very intimate. This is not for a gossip tree, for us to go behind the scenes and use people's intimate requests as weapons. If I discover that, you'll be blocked and banned permanently from my live tarot sessions. I don't believe in derogatory behavior towards each other purposefully for to injure one another, And I will defend myself and my chatters and my clients with my life. So we're going to be considerate. We're going to be adults. We're going to be caring and kind and considerate to one another. And yours truly, the host, Qween Common Sense or EmpathAngie. And I'm here. I'm here for the ride. We're going to take this out to about 2:45, maybe 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to do about an hour, a little over an hour. And wherever the spirits tell me to go, we'll go. I'm really connected right now. I have what I call le goosebumps. So that means they're here. The spirits are here, and I'm overjoyed from it. I'm overjoyed that they finally came today. So I'm channeling, and I'm ready to connect with you. So if you have any questions there, just post them up in the chat. And I'll do a 3-card spread for you. Right now, I'm keeping it private, and I'm not going to show the cards per person. That's a little bit too intimate. I can just tell you what they're telling me for right now. Later, we'll see how it goes, and I might show them, and put it on my beautiful scarf here that I do readings on. And it'll be kind of, what you choose. If you want your card shown, I can do that. If not, we can keep it private. And I'll just translate them for you. But this is where I'm at. This is me. This is what I do. It's not easy coming out. It's not easy revealing the occult gifts that we possess as empaths and shamans and healers. We get a lot of flack for it. We're demonized. People still do witch hunts. But as y'all know, I'm a tough cookie. I have thick skin, but we still human, And we like to know that there are people that want it just as bad as we do, And having the gift of sight is not always a pleasure. Sometimes you see things on people and you want to tell them, but if you do, they won't accept it or receive it. A lot of people take empathy and oracles and psychics as a joke. It's like a novelty. But we are very real. So it's good to see you, ladies. It's really good. Your energy is awesome. Okay, I understand. But there's Christian witches and oracles too. They call them prophets, Roxy. We all in the same business. Just like when you go to your beautiful altar for a prayer request or a prophetic view from your spiritual guide or your shepherd, we do the same thing. Oh, Nameless, I totally understand and I appreciate that. So whenever you feel it, whenever you are prepared to do so, I am here. My channel is always there. So, but yeah, Roxy, I have Christian people who come to me and they pay for personal readings. And it's totally for your spiritual growth, So it's many different ways we connect. We have different names, different labels for it, but it all is connected to the same thing, that greater spirit. In the Native nation, as you know, we call it Great Spirit or Great Spirits. You might call it the Holy Spirit or the Holy Trinity. Jewish, Hindu, Muslims, they have their titles that they use. But it's all the same great creator, It's all the same beautiful entity that gives us the miracles of life, with our 4-legged creatures, our winged creatures, our 8-legged creatures. They're all under the umbrella of the holiness of the universe and the creator that we know is there. because we're walking, talking energy. And without the spirit, science, and the physical, we can't stay connected. So we have respect of all venues of belief systems in the Native Nation. We don't put one over the other. We're all on our totem of growth. And we believe in high respect of however you choose to connect. That's your connection, and it should be respected, revered, and definitely cherished. Oh yeah, discernment. Without the great spirit, we don't have it. That's the most precious gift next to our life is our discernment. That is 1,000 right there. So I respect everybody's connection. Absolutely. Blah. Come on with it. I'm ready for you. Whenever you're ready, I'll do your 3 cards or spread. Okay. Love life. So that could be a lot of things now. So you just generally, or you'd have a specific love life question. Okay, got you. General. Okay, so I'm looking at your present situation. We have a 3 card spread. Present, I'm sorry, past, present, and future is your 3 card spread. So your past position, we have the Temperance card, and that example is a display of patience and balance. So it's telling me that in the past you have had quite a bit of patience. It's been misguided patience with your love life. You kind of have that hurry up and wait feeling, and you don't want to try to control your destiny. You can't really. Um, it's also asking you to show more patience for yourself as well as for those that approach you, because we know that sometimes we have to kiss a few toads and go through a few tests. Your tests have been really trusting yourself and making better decisions on who you give your intimate energy to in the past. You're a little bit confused with that, things that you've gone through in the past with your love life. Your present card is the lovers. So that's a desire for a relationship or a budding relationship. For you, I see something in the works, something not quite solidified yet, and you're kind of longing, looking kind of open. You're not fully open, so that's kind of where you're getting that hit and miss feeling from with your love life. And your future is the Strength card. The Strength card is so many things to me about your love life. You are a strong lover, very loyal. Um, you can be a little overbearing and domineering in your relationship sometimes, so just be careful of that. You don't want to run him away. You don't want to emasculate him. You want a balanced, loving reciprocity. So I see you do have um, that open energy, which is good. You want to tap into yourself and invest in yourself more. You have this kind of a self-defeatist attitude sometimes when it comes to connecting with guys. We were taught really crazy. We were programmed the wrong way on how to connect and have love life. So don't beat yourself up. Don't second guess your ability to love. You're a very loving person. But clearly our scars get in the way. So we got to work on those scars. Got to work on those scars. It's a process. It's a step by step. A lot of us think that the end result is we get the guy or the girl and we're done. Yeah, woo woo. It doesn't work that way. It's still a journey. We still got to do the work. What we did to get him or her is what we got to keep doing to keep them. You know, that courting phase, that honeymoon feeling should not ever leave your connection to your mate, you know, and that's male and female alike. And European westernized relationships focus solely on the woman, and that's so very selfish because our men are very important, not just to provide and make us feel like a woman, but it's also they need our love to heal and recharge, and they look to us to be encouraged. That's where they get their power. We are their soft place to fall as well. So you want to step outside of the traditional view of relationships, because that's kind of what's getting you to stumble a little bit for the future strength card. Strengthen your inner knowledge of yourself. Don't be afraid to look deeper inside and what you really want to see your love life be. You have got to go for what you want, not settle. We have been programmed to settle. Well, he has a couple things to be desired. However, I can work with that. No, ma'am. Don't do that anymore. I see you stronger. And it's okay to want something that looks good. It's okay to want something that treats you well 99% of the time. We have our flaws. We're going to have our spats. We're afraid of that in a new relationship. However, that's how you get to know somebody. You want to go through 4 seasons. Winter, spring, summer, fall. And the best way to tell if this person is for you is A, how they care for other living beings, puppies, fish, birds. And when one or the other of you is sick, you don't know love until you've seen somebody with the flu, honey. And that's real life. Because it is in sickness and in health. So be more confident in you for the strength card. Don't settle. And you want someone that will bring out the very best in you for the future. You can't fix people. And if he's broken, honey, you let him put himself back together first. Because if you put together someone who's not put together yet, it's not going to be a good journey. So that strength card is telling me that you need to invest in yourself more. Hello, Tam Tam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. So that's for you, Nameless. I hope I did well. If you have any questions, you need me to elaborate, we can do that. I'm glad you enjoyed that as well and connected with that as well, Tam. And if you have a question, Miss Tam, you are more than welcome to post it. I'm going to be here for about an hour, maybe hour and a half, till people get kind of warmed up to me. A lot of people want to shit on me because I do this. A lot of people want to embrace me because I do this. So we're going to just let people warm up, get their feet wet, kind of be a little nosy, be a little curious, however you want to do it. But we all about the love today. We all about the healing today. You are most welcome, Miss Nameless. And once you get yourself situated, I know them little coin is thin for me too, baby. So you can come and click me and holler at me if you want to personalize one in depth. We can really get down and dirty with it. So you can have some privacy and we can really work on that. Because our love life is very important. It's a very important part of our psyche. So it's important. We need to cultivate that more and stop trying to act like we Brady Bunch around here. Thank you, Miss Tam. I appreciate you taking this ride with me. I'm a little bit merch to a lot of people. Some of them want that they can handle it, some of them can't. So But I'm open. I'm here. I'm channeled. Le goosebumps are in full effect. And I don't know if y'all can hear my little shaman drums. This is one of my little favorite drum sessions I listen to before and after readings, or if I've had a rough, rugged day. I get in here with my native drums and I try to get myself back together, get my chi back going. So we kind of freestyling it for this first open reading. We kind of letting people get accumulated to this little change, shifting gears that I'm doing, because I'm smoothing it out. After I have lit purged, this has been a journal for me on this channel. I've been expressing, releasing, purging, unwinding, unraveling, figuring out since 2009 on this channel. And I'm going to turn the corner with it, and we're going to open up a new door. I'm going to reveal another dimension of me, and I'm letting y'all come all the way in. So it's an experience. And my energy, I love to look at it as a gift, because I try my best to be positive as much as I can. It just helps your life and enriches your life so much more when you try to be positive and fight through these hard times with love. It ain't always going to be sunshine. That rain falls and tears come. And that's cleansing. And that's part of healing, is putting that liquid gold in the cracks of our china so that it's stronger and more beautiful. So it's good to have you here. And I'm glad you're here to share the energy, if nothing else. We're going to share this moment and take this hour ride of open readings and see how it goes. And we have the lovely Miss Roxy, who is my lovely hostess in the chat room. And she got the hammer. So, we ixnaying the negative. We're pushing the negative vibes away from this channel, away from this space, away from this aura. And all visitors here will not be abused, disrespected in any way. We're here to foster healing. We're here to foster growth. We're here to foster our womanhood and our manhood. And we're here to nurture and enrich ourselves so we can be better partners for our mates. Yeah, Tam, you've always had a wonderful aura, coming through. And I see a couple of comments here and there. I've always gotten a good feeling from you. It's a good thing. It's a gift to me too, to have positive people dropping off love. It keeps me going, whether you believe it or not. I pay attention to every comment. I try to answer every little comment. Not that I'm Miss Celebrity, but I'm a human being. And I like, if you talk to a dog, it'll bark back. You feel me? So I'm just very blessed and honored to have you all come and take the choice. You take the choice to come check me out. And that's a gift. So if someone chooses you, that's a beautiful thing. So I appreciate it that you more than welcome. It's like I said, it's an honor. It's an honor to be chosen. For an hour, if you take that ride ever since 2009, that's an honor. Because I do this from my heart. I do it because I'm a genuine person, and my pain can be somebody else's healing. If I share my experiences and my knowledge and my lessons that I've learned, I'm by far perfect. But I try to only bump my head one time, because that shit hurt. And if I learn from that lump, I want to share it so that you can say, "Ooh, it's not just me then. I'm going through that too." And we can hug and agree, and we can cry and blow snot together until we figure this shit out. It don't have to be all bleak. We can do this and be gangster and still get the job done. And then we can be soft and loving and nurturing and bring the goddamn lady on deck. So that's what we're here to do. I'm just shuffling. I'm just rambling and kind of just, filling the air with some good stuff. So I'm working on it, because I'm trying to shift gears out of that disappointing phase that I went through. I'm still a little disappointed, and I'm working on it. So I'm here just as a messenger. I'm just a messenger. I have my little tools, you know, and they're talking to me. I feel that there's people that need to talk, that need to, just put it up there. It's not easy. I know if it's your first time, it's not easy. We here to ease you on in. The occult is not negative. It does have a dark side. The tarot is not channeling evil spirits. The rune are ancient messages from our ancestors. They are very beautiful prayers and spells. Proverbs is a book of spells. Prayers are spells. You can use X or hex just like you can to request. We meditate and pray just like the Christian belief system. We have oracles, just like we have priests, pastors, ministers. We have consultations, which is, prayer sessions. We have what I call the hot box in the Blackfoot Nation will be sweatshops. So you have your shut-ins. I'm just trying to kind of bridge the gap and see and show you where the connections are in different belief systems. Our mainstream is the Christian sect, and it was derived from the history of paganism or the occult. So it's been kind of translated, if you will, into what we have now, in the scrolls or the books of the Bible. We channel just like you pray and meditate. You have your particular way of chanting. Native land does too. It's done differently, different languages, but you know what? The Creator hears everything, sees everything. And we have vessels just like we have evangelists, prophets, oracles, ministers, messengers. Very parallel. So if you are of the Christian variety of lovely, don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. I'm here as a messenger. That's it. There's no heat, no judgment. We don't believe in negative shaming. It's not part of what I do. Healing is painful, pleasurable, insightful, confusing. It's many things. So we don't judge, we don't prejudge, we don't take information and use it as weapons. We take it and we cultivate it into some answers. Without answers and insight, digging into our spirit, we can't heal. Acceptance, people say, I just want to be accepted. I don't mean that way. Accepting of those things that really irk you, that scare you, make you question, make you want to know more about yourself. That's what it's about. Spiritual readings should be very frequent. At least 4 times a month, you should have a spiritual reading every season. Winter, spring, summer, fall. You should get one reading each season. Privately, you should stick to one oracle, one reader. Find a good one, do your research, talk, ask questions, figure out what type of person they are first. Connect with them on more than one level. Find out how balanced they are. Find out if they are truly genuine in their own spirit. Do they treat themselves well? Do they take care of themselves like they want you to take care of yourself? I learned that the hard way going through nursing school. There was a lot of people who want to be healthcare providers, civil servants, and you see a lot of obese, overweight people in poor health in that medical field. And you go, how do you give the advice of healing and how to care for yourself and you don't care for yourself? I didn't want to be a hypocrite when I was a nurse. I was always a health nut. And a lot of people say, nurses don't look like you. When I was in childcare, a lot of daddies would come through and go, I never seen a babysitter like you before. I have to be healthy in order to teach health. Hello, ELP, hugs and kisses. Welcome. Y'all check that description box to the left of the chat. If you want to spread my links around, please feel free to share. Share with people who you know are interested, curious, who have a positive curiosity, whatever. I'm here. I have lots of tools I use for readings. I do private readings. I will do them for serious queries only. I prefer one-on-one because it gives you more security. It makes you more comfortable, and it's confidential, just like if you go to the doctor. This goes nowhere but here. I will block and ban people who screenshot, and if it gets around to others, when people ask questions with me, I don't play that, because this is your spirit, my spirit. We're opening up, we're being vulnerable here. And when you're seeking something, knowledge, introspection, energy, you want to learn more about yourself and you need a person to help you tap into that, I don't play with that energy because it's very serious to me. So we're going to be here and we're going to open up. We can unwind. It might take the whole hour for people to get a little more comfortable with it. And I'm going to take an hour break and then I'll come back in the next hour. So every other hour on the hour, I'll be back with this today and throughout the weekend as I can. I might be a little late here and there because I do have a life and I have a family and whatnot. So, got to stop, take a break, eat, feed myself, unwind, clear my energy, come back. So I'm glad you're listening in. ELP, thank you for coming and choosing me again. I appreciate it. If you want to give a little love, I have a support button. Also, I have a PayPal button, whichever one is convenient for you. You don't have to do anything big, huge, and large. Of course, I do appreciate it if you choose to. Whatever's on your heart to toss a little love my way, that'll be great. This helps me continue to go forward. I'm really stretching and pulling here to go in a different direction and move away from the toxicity of social media. And this is one beautiful way that it's impassioned my heart for over a decade. A little bit more about me. I'm a birth witch. Both of my grandmothers, maternal and paternal, were witches of the Blackfoot Navajo variety. I learned a lot from my aunts in Baton Rouge on my dad's side. They taught me how to cuss, cook, and chop up fresh vegetables, and also tap into my herbology. They were very wise, powerful women, and a lot of them were entrepreneurs. A lot of them were very connected to the spirit realm. Some of them were pastors of churches, and they would go to the back room and give you one spiritual reading that you will never forget. They had beautiful rituals. We had lots of lovely informal powwows, if you will. And that's kind of how they protected their title as a witch, or their journey, or their calling as a witch. A lot of them did use the church, the Catholic Church, Haitian, Voodoo, a lot. So we here, and my lovely hostess in the chat is Miss Roxy, who is newly connected to me personally. Okay, Miss Roxy, got you. But I just connected with this lovely woman here, and I feel like I've met her before. So she's gonna be my in and out hostess. And I am looking for solid moderators, because if I'm doing a reading, I can't monitor chat. And anybody who wants to, take on that task, because the trolls will be coming. We know that. And, sometimes they get a little ugly in here. All right. Okay, got you. That's what's up. That'll be good. So we can pass the baton when you need to exit, and we'll have a few substitutes on standby, so we can rotate the little energy around, make it fair for everybody, because we all got important, precious cargo to look after in our lives, and we got things to do and places to go and people to see and all that. So we respect that. Grateful that you're here. We got a good little gathering in our powwow today. And I invite the gentlemen, come on now. Y'all need some healing too. Don't be afraid to connect. There's nothing here that's gonna harm you. And when I do my magic, it's solely to help and to protect. Over here we do no harm, but we take no shit. And it's all love. And like I said, my links are there to the left of the chat and in the description box there. So we're pushing up on quarter till the hour. And I'm just going to pause here for a brief moment. And I'm going to step away for just 1 minute. And if you guys just hang in here, y'all chat. Do you be comfortable, I'm just going to step away from the mic 1 moment. Okay, thank you for your patience. I am so sorry. Life calls, you know. So I am back. And ladies, I so appreciate you. All right, Roxy, got you. And Miss Tam, you just come on back. I'll be back in another hour. Well, you know, I'm taking an hour off. Then I'm gonna come back at we'll say we'll say 5:45. I will be back and reopen this up for more people. You know, we got a little gathering now, so we got to build up that momentum by word of mouth. So don't forget to drop my link off on your pages. Share, share, share. Um, and if anybody have any questions for me before they come on down, I'm open. You can get me on Google, and that is in the chat. My Google. I'm gonna put the email in my chat there. EmpathAngie@gmail.com is my personal email. I check that every day. And you can email me. I do $20 email readings. You get 5 questions. You get either a short video if you want, or I can do still photos of your spread. Um, and I just advise to do that 4 times a year. You know, just like you would visit your temple on your day of worship. You know, 4 times a year you go to your temple and gather, you deposit, and you withdraw from your temple. And it's maintenance throughout the month. 4 times a month. I'm sorry, I said 4 times a year. My bad. 4 times a month. Winter, spring, summer, fall. You know, it's very important to maintain your spirit. And you take this back to your tribe or your family or your crew. And whatever you gain from the spiritual worship, you bring it back and you share it with your family. So, yep, it's very important. So, I mean, you know, the chat is open. Okay, Tam, I will see you on the rebound and you enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope whatever you're off to do is productive and you get everything accomplished that you set out for. Even if it's just to sit down and have a good meal, whatever it is, I hope it's a good day for you. But the chat is here, you know, you don't have to stick to just questions. We can commiserate. We can dish, you know, on the spiritual realm. We can share if you want to. This is a place that's safe for us to discuss whatever. And if a question pop up, you want to ask the tarot, we'll do like that. We're just gonna put that question in there. Or if you want to click my EmpathAngie win at Yola site link and schedule your reading personally, you may do that. You can email me a time that you'd like to book a reading. I'm going to grow a little bit more. I have a calendar that I'd like to put up for you so you can request your date and time. And I'm focusing on personal readings, open readings right now. The next 3 days of Spirit has led me to do that and told me do it now. So in the midst of this little storm that I'm going through with my disappointment phase, I have to do something productive with it so that I can work through my little trials too. So I thank y'all for coming through. I can't say enough. This means a great deal for the journey of healing. Oh, it was a disappointment in more like humanity. It was a it was an experience I had with connecting with people, and disappointed in myself a little bit for not listening to my intuition at the moment. I was in an emotional state and I made an emotional decision, and that made me a little disappointed in myself because it put me in a negative situation that I have to now turn around to a positive. So, I had to pinch myself and kind of kick myself and say, yeah, you know, got to use your emotions more wisely. So, in doing this, I'm learning too, still learning. Um, People say that I think I know everything. No, I don't. I just consult the spirit. Yeah, yeah. We go through it. We do. And we like to, some of us like to give off that impression that we got it all together, honey. I'm educated. I got a good job. I'm this, I'm that. And honey, sometimes we make poor decisions still. Very intelligent people make poor decisions based on emotion, based on spur of the moment, based on all kind of different factors. The thing is not to take ourselves too seriously when we do it. Still remain with a little bit of humor. Understand that we have to accept that we just screwed up. We made a rash, snap, knee jerk, whatever choice. And we got to work and use our tools, our talents, our gifts, our good old fashioned street smarts, our education, our money, our children, our spouse, partner, friends. We got to use all our tools and gifts to turn it on around. Because that's what humans do. Okay, I feel you. Negative person that I recently cut off, still trying to contact. Yes, yes, yes. Energy vamp. Yes, ma'am. Energy vamp. Gotta dodge them like Ali. Sometimes the dark energy can help you strengthen yourself a little bit. It'll teach you about some of those things that we don't like about ourselves. That's what they are. There are negative mirror. You can look at it like that. All the qualities that we don't want, you know, we trying to work on polishing them up, make them not as negative, because we ain't never gonna be perfect. We know that. And we're gonna have them days where we ain't the best. Ain't nothing gonna ever be good that day. So we gotta learn how to be more graceful with ourselves, more patient with ourselves, more loving when we reach those times and connect with those people that just want to just snatch. you know Useless eaters, they consume, and they're here for consumption only. And they want to consume you. They want to consume your energy. Yeah. And that's a very sensitive time. Very sensitive time. Education, you have to have focus, peace, balance. You have to have a rhythm, your habits. You got to form a pattern of habit. You got your family, you got your bills, you got your work, you got your schooling, your books, your studying, your reading. You need a lot of peace, quiet, you know, and you need stability. You need that emotional support. You need the spiritual support. You need someone or some people, beings, one or many, preferably less is possible, but if you have more of a strong support system, it's even easier. But you need something, a quality being that will catch you, because you're going to fall a lot while you're studying and working. you gonna be like, look, I'm tired, and I'm gonna sit here and do this schoolwork, then I'm gonna go sleep. I'm tired. Or I'm gonna do my yoga. I'm gonna feed my babies, take a hot bath, and read this book. Because I got to pass this test. Now everybody shut the fuck up. That's what you need. It's like Frankenstein, you know. He comes right back to his creator. You need that person who is a creator of an environment for you, so you can have your temper tantrums, you can have your meltdowns. Yeah, time management is the key. That's another thing. Staying on task is so hard when you're working and going to school at the same time. Sometimes you got to take whatever little work you can get, and it ain't enough. And you having a hissy fit because them ends ain't connecting. It's real life. And it look like sometimes the harder you work to do good job, you get kicked right in the back. Bam! Here come that one person. I'm going to eat you up while you studying. I'm going to make you mad so you can't concentrate. I'm going to start an argument with you because I don't like that you're doing and I'm not doing, you know? I think ELP is better than me because she's in school. So I'm threatened. And I want to snatch her off her throne because I'm not in school. I'm not working. She's responsible. I'm not. So I'm going to call her and start some shit. Right? Let's go have some drinks and some dinner. Because I see this guy I'm interested in that work at the Ruby Tuesday, honey. Put the book down, ELP. Let's take a study break. You know? You know? I'm just channeling, you know, I'm channeling. Yeah. And I'm just, you know, a card I pulled out of my shaman wisdom deck for you, ELX, on that. It's the torment card. Torment. That is exactly what they cause you, is torment. Whenever you connect energy with this being, you feel tormented. Do you feel like they rape your energy? Draining. This person is very antagonistic, no? Now, if I'm digging too deep there, if I'm getting in your business and you don't want it out there, let me know. I'll be quiet. Torment. Now, I'm just going to take a Egyptian tarot out for you. That's the devil. The devil is lust. Now, lust can come in many forms. ELP, I see this person is a very low energy person. They don't have a healthy esteem. They're intimidated by you. The desire for a relationship with you is for that reason, for torment. We know this. However, it's more of a They're trying to feed themselves. They're feeding off of you. Like an apprentice, like an admirer, because haters are just misguided lovers. Hate is just misguided love. That's all it is. I wouldn't say they're a hater as per se. I would say they more envious, like, wow, I wanna get like her. I want to parlay that into my own. So sometimes people seek us out that way and they don't know how to express their desire or admiration. This is amazing here. Torment and the devil. Woo, woo. That's seeking relationships. That's a good omen for a good relationship too. Good omen for marriage. And marriage isn't just matrimony. Marriage is all different forms. We have a marriage with our friend girls. When we're tight, we know each other well, where our energies mix. That's a marriage of the spirits, kindred spirits. But this person, they like to antagonize. They like to the nice, nasty, backhanded compliment. They got the pom poms out. They don't really mean it. Am I there or am I off? No, the torment card isn't bad because it's our dark side telling us something, to be aware of torment, as well as, if you have internal torment of any kind, you want to address it. So it doesn't mean that you'll face a whole life of torment. No, it's an introspection kind of thing. Examination type of card to examine, what is causing me torment? Why is this person bringing me torment? Like, what? Why me? You know, you're very organized. And I just got the strength card of the Egyptian tarot. Strength. You exercise your strength in patience with people. Sometimes you give them a little bit too much. And that will bring that type of being. We attract all kind of energies, Good, strong people. We don't always attract good, strong people, if you know what I mean. Now, this person, because you are changing, I got 2 of earth. Oh yeah, you're a mutable sign. Excuse me. So they take your mutable nature, which is very balanced, very soothing, kind, generous. You are empathetic naturally. And they look at that as you being naive and weak. And you're changing from that. I see that because we let people get away with murder sometimes because we just are loving and we understand. It's just an inner knowing of no, well, I get it. I see why you did that. Let me just move on because I don't have the time to try to make you see yourself. Yeah. Change next to torment is very, very powerful. That means that you're recognizing, accepting, growing. And college and higher learning institutions, it's a good tool. It's not for everybody, but it's a good tool because it teaches us how to learn in different ways. More formal setting, of course. And you learn at a much faster pace than your peers in there. You're bored with a lot of it. That's okay though, because you know what you want and you're going to go through that. We get bored. Some of that stuff is so dry. And you're like, I already know this. I don't want to do this. It's a waste of my time. I could be somewhere grocery shopping, braid my hair, filing my nails, paint my damn toes. I don't want to be here. So that, I don't want to just pick on ELP now. If anybody else want to get in there, I can throw these cards back in the deck, or ELP, we can keep on going. Whatever you want to do. So yeah, this is what I do. This is what I prefer to be doing full time. Does not pay the bills right now, but I got to get my feet wet out here and give you a portion of me so you see for yourself, so you can trust me, so you know that I'm here as a tool for you to connect to yourself a little better, because when I connect with you, I'm helping me too. I want you to keep that in mind. This little chick, I'm on that journey too of healing. I'm on it too, you know. So you can explore my links over there to the left of the chat. EmpathAngie Qween at Yola site. That's my site. I'm going to be building onto it more. It's a little dated because life took off and I have not maintained it good. But it's there. It works. And you want to show a little love on my support button over there, that's wonderful. And if you want to do the PayPal route, you can hit that blue PayPal link on my About section on the Qween Common Sense channel. We're going to take this train in another direction on a different track because we want to move around from the toxic. Oh, with my PhD, I want to continue to do this. I want to, because when we on the grid, we got to be taken seriously by everybody. And this system requires that little piece of paper if you want to counsel on a big dog level, you know. So it's good to have that behind me so that when people say, what did you study? How you know? You ain't go to no school. But my school is the earth and the universe. That don't go fly when when you need a check. They want to know you did the work so you can get the check, Because we indigenous peoples, we understand that Queen Common Sense go to school every day when she go to the earth, and when she consult the higher power, I'm in school. But in reality, they want to see that little stamp on that little piece of paper to say, this is what you is. That's what you had studied. You know? So I'm taking it to spiritual healing. My medical background will be used for herbology, holistic healing, and the 360 degrees of treatment of the problem, not the symptom. So we're doing shamanistic counseling. I also do life coaching. And like I said, when I connect and coach, I learn too now. So don't die. I don't want nobody to look at me like, oh, you don't have the expert on that. No, I don't. No, I don't. But I use my empathic tools to coach. My personal experiences as tools, and that book knowledge that they tell you, you got to get that book knowledge, girl. That's what I do too. That's what I'm going to do with it. So we can take this westernized medicine and toss it out the window eventually. That's what I want to do. Because Western medicine treats the symptom and not the problem. And it's only one portion of the 360 degrees that is temporarily fixed. There's no healing in temporary fixes. Magic pills and shit. So yeah, we here. I'm just really taking in these drums. This is one of my favorite drum sessions. Yeah, I learned from my aunties to have lots of talent, cultivate my natural talents. And I'm trying. But I kind of, Dr. Seti and Sevi, I have much respect. Dr. Seti, I think it is Dr. Seti, I believe, yeah. Much respect to their hard work and dedication. I kind of want to help expound there. Yeah. And I don't want to, I just don't want to capitalize. I want to try to stay away from capitalizing. We had enough of that. However, this system sets us up to where we that tool, that M word, that's a cuss word, the money. It's like, oh, money. Oh my God. That's why I say whatever's on your heart, because it is, we need it. But, I don't want to make that the whole goal, like you going to pay me, but I'm not going to undersell I'm not going to cut myself short now. We have to put a value on our talents. Yeah, I do. Yes, yes, yes. Me too. That's who Left Eye and Magic Johnson. Lots of people. Lots of people do. Lots of people do go to those type of shamans, juju. Um, it's very real. It's very real. I have my shaman that I see on the reservation. They have baby doctors. They have special needs to address of all variety. The shaman is a very sophisticated professional healer. And it's been said, old legends of the native say that shamans are educated a little bit more deeply than a medical doctor, because they put themselves through certain things as rites of passages to be able to provide the healing that's necessary for their clients. I know my shaman is my backbone, and he is very amazing. And I have learned so much from him and his wife. And he's not just a shaman, he's also one of the chiefs of the tribe. Very, very wise, loving man. Very real. His magic works. I'm a walking example of it. You know, I'm getting better. I'm not perfect. I'm not, but as far as health wise, my mental state, spiritual state, he'll snatch it right back in line there. And it's working. It's working. So magic is real. It is science. It's emotions, it's practicality. It's common sense. It's a lot of study, a lot of reading, a lot of absorbing. Magic is real. You're looking at magic when you watch a tree grow. You're looking at magic when you see a baby born. You're looking at magic when you hear your baby talk. Magic is the fact that we can see, hear, taste, feel. That's magic. There's psychological magic, mind manipulation. And manipulation is not always a bad thing if you use it for the right purposes. Like I say, do no harm, take no shit. You have the right to defend yourself if you are attacked spiritually or in any way. Just like you have the right to bring positivity towards you with certain pathology, certain things that attract what you need to come into your aura to give you the abilities to accomplish what you need to in a healing fashion. So it is 20 after the hour now. We took it a little past an hour. So if you don't have any other questions or queries, we're going to take a little break, and we'll say about, did I say 5:30 before Eastern Standard Time? I'll push it a little earlier. We'll say we'll come back. Oh yeah, people are alive of not of God. Yes, indeed. That's true. Demonic possession translates into mental illness. Yes, ma'am. So I think 4:20 Eastern Standard Time. We'll come back in an hour, and I will open up the readings again. We're going to do this again. We'll take an hour, take a break. Y'all run and grab a good bite to eat, whatever you got to do, and we're going to ride this on out. Please share, click the link, show some love if you want to drop off a cup of coin. If you got a big one or a little one, I'm receiving today as well as giving. So we have an even energy exchange. Bring your questions, your comments, your curiosity. If you just want to listen, you want to participate, got some questions. I'm going to be here off and on every other hour until we get tired. How's that? So thank you, everybody, for coming through. And we're going to just put this to a farewell for now, not a goodbye. And I might have a couple people want to step in and, take a peek. All right, ELX will be here. So if you're not right on the dot, just slide on in when you come. We're gonna be here. And if you missed the next one, we're gonna do another one until the sun go down. We'll be here. Okay. So again, I thank you. Don't forget to spread my link around, word of mouth. Show some love on that support button, or you can show some love on the PayPal button. Whatever is on your heart. And we're going to come on back because I have to feed this temple myself. And one love, be good to yourself, be good to each other, take care. And ciao for right now. Y'all be good.